What's up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And I am back within only 30 minutes of the last video that I posted about the Kaddex launch, the KDX token that I'm trying to figure out how to buy, and I'm frustrated. Where is Ryan Matta? I need a Ryan Matta video right now. I tell you what, when you get involved in new stuff, when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's difficult. Nothing's ever straightforward. It's usually a janky process. There's bugs, there's errors, and there's things that you have to dig in and figure out on your own. Okay, so I figured one thing out. I've got to use the Zelcore Windows app to connect. I was going to try to use the Chrome browser, and I also tried to use the swap site on my Android and using the Android Zelcore wallet, which does not interact with the Kaddex swap site on the mobile browser. So here we are back at the swap site, and I'm going to show you a window. Here is the Zelcore Windows app. This is cool. So now I've got my Kaddex that I sent over from KuCoin. And another weird thing, you have to use the K: address. They used to have just a regular address, and now somebody figured out how to squat on wallet names, because you have a public name and then you have a wallet name or address or account name or something. I can't remember. It didn't make any sense to me, but somehow you had two different names. And so there were some bad actors that were able to squat on public names and steal people's transactions. Now, from all the videos that I've been watching for the past year, I was under the assumption that KDA, the Kaddex blockchain, that this is the safest thing, on planet Earth. But there are still multiple ways that people can steal your money. So you've got to really be careful about what you're doing. And you have to have the K: address. I don't understand it, and it's going to take a lot more reading for me to get what that is all about. Whatever the case, they do have a warning on the Zelcore app where they tell you use the K: secured address, site, wallet name, account name, whatever you call it. So I did that, and I took a chance and I sent all of my KDA, all 225, instead of just sending one to test it, because the stupid KuCoin site had a 1.95 KDA fee. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. I'm not going to test 1 KDA and pay 2 KDA for the transaction. So I was like, screw it. I'm taking my chances. I'm sending it all. Now, when I sent my flux from KuCoin to Zelcore, it was a nerve-wracking experience because it took the transaction something like 5-10 minutes, which seemed like an eternity. I thought I lost all my tokens. When I sent the Kaddex tokens, it took about 5 minutes. So once again, it seemed like an eternity. And I even had an error that popped up on the Zelcore wallet, on the app, on the Android app. And it said error in receiving transaction. And I thought, oh, that's it. I've lost it all. It's gone. And then it showed up 5 minutes later. So that was a very scary experience. All right, so that's the Windows Zelcore app right there. And then when you come on over to the swap site, you say you connect, and it does connect. I connected the wallet. I accepted it, and then there's a bunch of wallet addresses, like 20 addresses, and I saw some obscure video that says you have to delete all but the first one. And I don't know what that's about either. So I deleted everything but the K: address, and there was a bunch of others that said like investment. There was 3 of those. Then it said college, retirement, blah, blah, blah. There was like 2 or 3 of each of those. I don't understand. So you only need one, but it's odd that you have to read up and find obscure videos to figure that out. So now we get back here to the swap site, and I'm going to enter 1 KDA, which gives me this strangely changing amount. I still don't know why 1 is at 0.0209, but 10 or 100 is okay. Now it's not as bad as it was before, but it still changes. If you do 100, it's 0.020938. If you do 1, it's 0.020929. I don't get it. Well, whatever the case, let's just do one. What does it say here? Insufficient KDA balance. My wallets are connected. I don't understand what's going on. So I'm going to keep on digging in on this. But in the meantime, I did figure out that I was on the beta site. And that was why I could not get to the page that has the stats or whatever. If you click on analytics, then you can go to KDX. It shows the current price of 0.04. And now see, this one says 0.0209424 KDA, which is different than what it shows on the swap site. Okay, so then we go to stats. And here is KDX. And it says 0.04. And it says 24-hour volume 1.757 million. Interesting. And now let's click on chart right here. And we're going to put this on 1 minute. And we have 1 bar. So none of this is working. This is janky. This is very janky. I can't get a chart yet. And this, we've traded $1.7 million worth of KDX. And all I get is this one line. Are you kidding me? And I don't know what's the top of the candle. What's the bottom? What's the range? There's nothing there. I don't have a range. Let's try candles. Oh, there's a big fat candle. Now we got numbers. Ooh, that's ugly. So it opened up at 17 cents and it fell to 0.009 and close is at 0.04. What does that mean, close? It shouldn't close because cryptocurrency should stay open 24 hours a day. Did I miss the low? I would have got a pile of this if I could have caught that 0.0099. That would have been nice. So I'm going to keep on fooling around with this. And again, I'm waiting on the Ryan Mata video and anyone else who can please tell us what in the world is going on. Because all of the big mouths were saying it should be $1 to $5 per token. And it's going to have a bajillion-dollar market cap. All right? Please explain. I'm just riled up. I'm not trying to troll anybody. And I love Ryan Mata's videos, but I wish he would answer my comments or post something today. Please, just say something. Or can we get something on Twitter, a link to a real chart? Or tell us why we can't have any data? This is supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced cheese. You thought I was going to say bread, didn't you? But I said cheese. And all we can get is this one fat, ugly candle telling us that we opened at 17.48 cents when we were expecting $1, $5, somewhere in that range. Shameful. All right, well, that's all I have for now. Stay tuned, and I will keep you posted if I figure out how to do this thing. And by the way, this is gambling. This is not financial advice. Do not make any trading or swapping decisions based on this video. I'm not promoting KDX. I'm not promoting KDA. For all I know, this is hot garbage. Okay, for any of you government people, SEC people watching, I ain't promoting this, especially with this big, fat, nasty, ugly candle that was supposed to show an opening of $5. All right, I'll shut up for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.